You know, he shouldn't do this. What if they didn't fix it? And my wife would say, what do you think? There's a lot of experts. I said, I'll tell you, they're not the expert for me. I said, the people are my experts. And I'm going to go there. I'm feeling pretty damn good about it. So we got on the plane. I was let out of the hospital at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. And the next morning we're packing. And we flew all night and we're here. We got in this morning and we're here and delighted to be here. Now I tell that story because it's part of what I believe makes the difference with people. It could have been very easy to not come. But it's the wrong thing. If you have a breath in you, you do your thing. And most people look for the easiest excuses to avoid difficult challenges. And that's why they are not successful. If success were easy, any fool could become successful. Permit me to sit. Thank you. Because then I'll really unwind on you. We get situated and then we're ready to rock. Okay. There's an old saying, centuries old, that said there's no medicine for a fool. Now, who would you think would be classified as a fool if not someone who is not living up to their potential? To me, that's the most foolish thing a person can do in life. Is first not discover themselves, and then once they discover, not do something with what they've uncovered. Every one of us were born with some special talent or skill hidden deep within us. And most of us fail to dig, fail to find. And we get influenced by the lowest common denominators of success. We get influenced by the lowest denominators of good, sensible, honest, integrative behavior. Slip slide, easy does it. Well, what if success demands a complete different set of mindsets? Does it matter that you like them or dislike them? Think what I'm saying. Doesn't care. But once you are exposed to that type of thinking, you have an opportunity. You have an opportunity to grasp and hang on for the ride, or you have the opportunity to reject and stay where you're at. Life does not tolerate standing still. You're either moving forward or you're going backwards. You're not even in neutral. Because not responding to life's opportunities is going backwards, even though you don't know there's anything wrong with it. So how many of you came here because you wanted to learn something about how to improve your life? Can I see your hands? Good. Then I'm not going to hold back. The first thing I want to tell you about is, I feel is an obligation of mine to tell you why someone like me made a decision 14 years ago to join this company. Do you think maybe I had a better background, a more rounded background, a deeper background to assess what I was looking at than your next door neighbor or friend who laughs at your opportunity? Which one do you think would be more valuable?
You.
But because I didn't tell you the story with my background, your friend took your mind away. Your negative people take your mind away and they take your dream with it. That's got to stop. You've got to put an end to that. Once you buy your dream, I can teach you how to fulfill it. But if you don't buy your dream, no teacher in the world can help you. Do you understand? Do you really understand?
Yes.
good. So when I looked at ACN, I had looked at a lot of companies. I'd been experienced with a lot of companies. I was an executive with a big company. I knew what to look for, and it wasn't difficult. It was always who's at the top. What are their motives? What drives them? What kind of inner beings are they? Not the exterior showmanship of a lot of charlatans, but the true essence of true character and caring for other people. It was the first company that I sought in 4 men. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4. And I thought to myself, if I'm going to attach my life and my family's life to the possibility of a prosperous future, I know for it to last, that's what needs to lead. And I've seen all sorts of stories come along. Here's the new deal. Here's the best deal. About a year later, they're gone. And the few people that sucked you in, they made a few bucks and you made nothing. Success is a marathon. It's not a sprint. Money lives at the end of sustained effort. Somebody ought to tell the truth. I tell people, if at first you are successful in our business, please hide your astonishment. It's not normal. What's normal is learning, dedication, changing disciplines, changing mindset, so you are prepared to become successful. Now, there's 3 words, if you're writing, that I want you to write down, and I never want you to forget them. It's real simple. Be, B-E, do, D-O, have. Be, do, have. Well, let's go back and start. B stands for become. That involves training. It involves learning. It involves listening. It involves going to events like this. You're becoming. You're a work in progress. You're not a finished product. Now, would it make sense to you that as you acquire knowledge, you would also increase your confidence? Yes or no? If you increase your confidence, do you think you'd be a better recruiter? Yes or no?
Yes.
Then why don't we do the work to become competent and proficient so we can be confident? You see, it's connected, folks. It's not separated. This is not rocket science. It needs to be put in language that people can understand. You don't need to lay on a couch to have your mind unraveled for weeks and months at a time to figure out it's pretty simple. Clean it up on the inside, the outside will take care of itself. So the doing comes after the becoming. So the do is doing. What are you doing? You're doing what you're becoming. You start to exercise your learning in activity. But what I find most interesting is the havings at the end of the line. So if you want more, this is going to hit you, and I want you to be honest when you hear it. If you want more in your life right now than you have, you need to become more. Think about that. Because where we are in our lives is a consequence of the choices we've made up to this moment that were the building blocks of where we're at, the decisions we've made, the careers we've chosen, the relationships we picked. They're all the components of where you and I sit today. So I say, and have for years, that you can't build a sustainable, fun-type income that you enjoy and you're proud of until you build the inside person. So we're working on me, we're working on you. I don't know, but I work on me every chance I